What up, citizens of planet Earth? So, this is my attempt to stay consistent with uploading. Today, I will be talking about Barbie in the pink shoes and why I hate it. First and foremost, I am a fan. I love Barbie since I was little, and now that I'll turn into an adult in a couple of days, my feelings for it hasn't changed. I know that people have complaints about Barbies, yada yada yada, but that is an entirely different topic. If you want my opinions on that, I can give you my opinion. I love her mostly for the moral value that she holds. I love her for being a very optimistic character. A little background, I don't really grow up with a good childhood, and Barbie was there for me for entertainment purpose and to teach me how to be a good person, no matter what. Same goes for many other animated movies that I watch at a time. It is a little joy that I get to distract me from whatever was happening back then. So yes, Barbie holds a special place in my heart. To clarify though, I am talking about the earlier Barbie movies, Rapunzel, Swan Lake, and all that because I have it in a DVD. There are many new movies that I haven't watched yet due to live, I guess, I don't know. So last year, me and my friend have a mini Barbie movie marathon and she suggested Barbie in the Pink Shoes. I haven't watched it yet prior, so that was my first time, and let me tell you, it's a first that I don't enjoy. I totally was not enjoying it to the point that I don't even remember Barbie's character name in the movie. So today I will be listing out my reasons after watching it for the second time. Spoiler alert, it's hard to get through the entire thing. And again, you don't have to agree with me on everything. We are all allowed our own opinion on this channel. Nothing much happened in the beginning, everything was fine until Catherine and Haley got transported to this magical ballet world. This scene though, I applaud Madame Natasha for standing her ground. Hashtag girl boss. My biggest complaint that will pop out multiple times throughout the movie is her not listening to Haley's advice and became a stubborn biatch. For example, in Giselle. Random, but Albrecht and Hilarion reminds me a bit of the twin in Diamond Castle. So after the whole Snow Queen debacle, Haley begs Catherine to take off the shoes many times, and she refuses. I feel like Haley is the only one who uses her brain here. And again, she was being stubborn in the beginning of Swan Lake and chose to stay and dance with the prince. For what? I get it. She wants validation, but not at the risk of putting someone else in danger, especially your best friend. Hello? Surprise, surprise! Both Catherine and Haley got turned into a swan. So here's my complaint about the two Odette dancing sequence. I get it if the prince can't differentiate them in the beginning, but Rothbard should be able to identify his own daughter. Like, look at the shoes, damn it. Haley got eyes or frosted or froze or whatever term you want to use. What? Why? Totally not because of Catherine. Also, if her outfit and glasses got froze together with her body, how is it possible for the glasses to fall? Next, Catherine says she doesn't want to get other people in trouble, but then dragged Albrecht and Hilarion to the palace even though she's perfectly capable of going there by herself. Honestly, she can only manage because of luck. If this weren't a kid movie, I'm pretty sure she already got mauled by a tiger in the woods or something. There's a whole debate about how many ways you should tell her story. Here's my input, it doesn't matter unless if it's a true factual story. So I feel terrible for Haley because she didn't deserve any of the things that happened to her. It's clearly Catherine's fault that they both got into this entire mess. Granted, in the end, Catherine learned her lesson, but her lesson is to have her own choreography and be confident in it. Not a, oh my god, my stubbornness got people in trouble. Because throughout the entire movies, her stubbornness gets rewarded. Her being stubborn only have short consequences. That was not even happening to her, it was happening to her best friend. Fine. You want to argue, there's a guilt drive, but guess what, sweetie? Haley wouldn't be in any trouble if you would have just listened to her and used logic. Aside from that, if she was not stubborn, she wouldn't get rewarded with confidence to dance her own dance. So yes, this movie is just ain't it. Moral value is be stubborn until you get what you want, I guess. Next, why is Tara suddenly so nice? Like legit, out of nowhere, she became the sweetest person on planet Earth. Like, what? What happened? I want to know what happened. How does Haley even manage to make a complete costume in 15 minutes? Not just any costume, but a costume that can transform. Like what? Here I thought we're back in the real world. In The Last Dance, if she is making the dance up as she goes, how does the backup dancer manage to do her exact same choreography? Honestly, throughout the entire movie, my observation on Madame Natasha is that she's scared. Maybe instead of antagonizing her, help her or something? If you look at the final scene, she looks so afraid that the international ballet company might hate what Catherine has done. And in the backstage during Catherine's dance, she doesn't despise her, as though she looked relieved that it's being approved by so many. Anyway, the core of the movie is to let yourself be creative, do things your own way, and I totally understand that, especially in subjective matters such as art. However, now that I grow up, I realize it's actually okay to not be a creative person. It's okay to not stand out, and it's perfectly fine if you want to remain the same. There's nothing wrong in remaining the same, it's a form of stability. Any system would have collapsed without the proper way of doing things. If you look at big organization, if they want to make any changes, they do it slowly, step by step, to ensure stability. Same goes to our daily life. Go ahead and do big changes if you want. But for those who value security, it's perfectly fine. Just take things slow if you want to change. But if you want to remain the same, it's your life. Who am I to tell you what to do? Unless if your current life involving doing shady stuff, so then I definitely suggest you to change. In conclusion, Catherine's is a really unlikable character. Well, that is all for today. Thank you for sticking by, and I am so sorry for the shitty quality that the video has, cause I can only manage to, like, screen record from like the videos from clips that are available on YouTube. That's why all of them are like in such shitty quality. I couldn't find one that is clear enough, so that sucks, and I am so sorry for that. Anyway, stick around, I guess. If you want to hear me talk more about Barbie in the future, comment about it. If you don't want to hear me talk about Barbie in the future, also do tell me about it, because your opinion is matter. What? Your opinion. I greatly value. My god, I can't English anymore. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye. Love you all. Hugs and kisses. Mwah. Bye.